Hey Scott and everyone else, welcome to 4 Running Shoes. I was sorry to hear in your last video, Scott, that you have been struggling with this injury and it hasn't gotten better. Yeah, it's really frustrating when you can't train and feel like you have more progress to be made, but yeah, it's just injury holding you back. But I think you're being really wise in, taking it easy. And yeah, I just want to encourage you. I think you're doing a good job and keep at it basically. It's a long journey and I'm glad to be in it together and with everyone else. But yeah, it's something that is going to have these ups and downs. So it's something we'll need to push through as time goes on, I guess. For me, I haven't had a great week of running this week. My headspace is probably the main issue at the moment. I don't know, I just feel out of routine. Last week, you may remember in my last video that I ran about 10 kilometers or about 8 kilometers, I think, total with my 5K PB. I rested a lot that week. And then this last week, I just haven't run, I didn't know whether I was going to go after 60 kilometers this week or whether I was just going to drop it back. And basically just dropped it back because, I was out of routine from the week before and maybe just felt a bit lazy or made some excuses and didn't get out running too much. So last week, I ran 10 kilometers on Monday, 7 kilometers the day after, and then I didn't run until Sunday again and ran another 7.5 after that. So I feel like I'm running well. I'm really rested, which is nice, but I'm just not hitting high mileages, which I think is good. I think I'm going to take a little bit of time to work my way back up to 60Ks. I'll push it more than 10% each week. I'll probably jump up 10Ks per week sort of thing and just work my way back up to 60. And then keep pushing past then at 10% per week or so. I think it's good to have these slower times just to rest your body a bit and then, get back into it. But I think my fitness level has dropped quite a bit, even though I feel like I'm running well. It's strange because I feel like I'm running well, but I know my fitness has dropped and it's just like the lack of fatigue that's helping me to run well. So anyway, it's interesting where I'm at the moment with running. And I think it'll probably be a little while before I'm running at my peak again. But that's okay. I think it's good. I'm having a bit of a rest period. Something cool that happened this week though was that I finished my goal to run 1,000 kilometers this year. So that was a big dream for me to run 1,000 kilometers in the year. And basically all it takes is just being consistent throughout the year. And I was able to do that and finish 4 months early pretty much. So that's encouraging. And in my last video, I hit my 5K goal. So I'm hitting goals at the moment, which is encouraging. And I think something that'll continue to motivate me is to reset those goals. So at the moment, as far as finishing 1,000 kilometers, I think my goal for the rest of the year, since I've already finished 1,000 kilometers, I think I could probably actually get close to 2,000 kilometers this year. So I'm going to bump that goal up to 2,000 kilometers, which would take roughly 50 Ks per week on average for the rest of the year. There's about 19 weeks left. A little bit more than that, obviously. If there was 20 weeks, it'd be 50 Ks per week. But so maybe it's possible. I'll see how I go. I should be pushing mileage again in a month or two per week, high mileage. So we'll see how I go with that. My new time trial goals are for 5K. I'd like to get under the 19 minutes, obviously. So that's my next slightly bumped up goal. And I'd also like to really see myself hit sub 40-minute 10K. That's something I've never achieved. My PB in the 10K is 41 minutes and about 30 seconds. So that'll be a bit of a stretch. I know how hard it is to keep that pace for such a long distance, but I'm really keen to try and push that. And then I'll know if I can hit that I'll really be at my peak fitness ever. So I'd really like to achieve that and then see how we can go pushing past that. But that's sort of where I'm at the moment with my running. A little bit, slower at the moment, but I'm working my way back up. So I think next week I'm going to run about 35 Ks, hopefully. I'll see how I go with that. Maybe I won't hit it, but I'm not too stressed about how far I'm running in a week. I'm just trying to increase at least a little bit each week to get back up to that 60 Ks soon. So that's my next week's goal, and I'll let you know how I go with it. Other than that, thanks for joining us. And even though Scott and I are both in a bit of a slower period at the moment, it'd be cool if you can keep following us along. So make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see how we go over the next few weeks. Cool, I'll see you in the next video.